Hello, and thank you so much for tuning in to Living in Sarasota Luxury. My name is Mariah Taliaferro. I'm a realtor with Premier Sotheby's International Realty, specializing in downtown Sarasota and the surrounding keys. So we're actually here on Lido Key, and today during this video we're going to explore all of Lido Key. I'm standing on St. Armands Circle, which is a shopping and dining district that's historic for Sarasota, and anytime that someone is coming in town, the first place that I take them to is St. Armands, because the drive over here is just so beautiful. First off, you cross over the Ringling Bridge, which is just such a beautiful atmosphere overlooking the water and the bay. And then when we get to St. Armands Circle, you just see all this liveliness between people that are dining outside, others that are shopping. There's so many great boutiques here, whether it's children's clothing or high fashion. There's also a really great day spa at the Met here. So if you're living in either Lido Key, downtown, or Longboat, that would be a really great spa to go to get your hair done, nails, facials, anything that you need. So St. Armands was really established during the John Ringling era, so back in the early 1920s, and he created this area as to be a shopping and dining district, and it just kind of blew up from there. And now it's become just a wonderful area to spend the afternoon, having lunch, getting some cocktails, doing some shopping, or maybe just having it be a reprieve from being at the beach, which is right down the street. So Lido Key, when you're coming over the Ringling Bridge, you're going to first see Bird Key, and then the next key is Lido after you cross over St. Armands. So let's say you go around St. Armands Circle and you veer towards the left, that's when you get to Lido Key. And it's a beautiful beach that they recently revitalized. So you have just 500 feet of depth of beautiful white sandy beaches, and then the most beautiful blue aqua water. So it is the closest beach, whether you're living in downtown Sarasota or the north end of west of Trail. And it's probably my favorite beach because it's just so, it's more, I would say, more of the locals will go there. Lido Key is also home to the Ritz-Carlton Beach Club. So if you're looking to be a member of, whether it's social or just have access to the beach, or maybe even golf, which is further east, you need to check out the Ritz-Carlton Beach Club because it's right as the name implies, on the beach. You have food and beverage service, a beautiful pool, and lots of other great amenities. So Lido Key is a great mixed-use key. So you have the shopping and dining district of St. Armands Circle, and then you also have a historic section with some beautiful estates that are on the water, historic manors. It's just really so beautiful to drive through South Washington Drive and some other parts of Lido Key. There's also some really great beach bungalows or newly built beach homes, because you're just a couple of steps away from the beach. There's really something for everyone, whether you're looking to live and have boating access or you want to be steps away from the beach. There's a single family home for either lifestyle. And then there's a number of condominium developments, whether you want something that's closer to $1 million, there are older condominiums that are right on the beachfront, or maybe you're looking for something a little bit more luxurious and want to live at the Ritz-Carlton Beach Residences, or even the newest condominium development called Rosewood. So those buildings offer full service living and some of the most exceptional amenities that are offered in Sarasota. So there's multiple points of beach access if you're not a resident who lives right on the beach. And you also have a park on the furthest south end where you can launch kayaks and tour through the mangroves, which is a really fun activity for all ages. And then on North Lido Key, you also have Ken Thompson Park, where there's a couple of restaurants, areas where you can store boats, like at Marine Max. And then you also have Moat Marine Laboratory, where a lot of the marine research is done here in the state. Another thing to mention about Lido Key is this is within the city limits, and most recently they changed regulations for rentals. So you can actually rent your property for a minimum of 7 nights, which is really great because the rest of the county is a month. So if you're looking for investment property, this is a really great option for shorter term rentals. One other community to mention on Lido Key is called Lido Shores, and Lido Shores is a very unique area because many of the homes were actually designed during the Sarasota School of Modern era back in the 1960s. So if you love unique mid-century modern architecture, you're going to fall in love with this community because almost every other house has some unique tribute to that style of architecture. And then you also, when you live in that community, have private beach access. So it's a really great location right between Longboat Key and St. Armands Circle, so the walkability is really great. So there you have it. That's just a very brief tour of Lido Key. It's definitely an area that if you're in Sarasota, you must check out, whether it's just an afternoon to get lunch or actually exploring real estate. So either way, please reach out to us if you have any questions or want to explore these communities further. Thanks so much for tuning in. So there's really something for everyone.
Okay.
Dumpster Mariah.
Okay.